The time is 8:30 and today I will be attempting to carry out all my daily activities like cooking, exercising, bathing, all with my hand on this wall. This video is inspired by the mrbeast series of last to take hand off an item keeps it. So let's get started. So the way it is going to work is that for me to take myself to another location in this room, I will have to be holding the wall and then walking around, like moving around like this to another location. So that's the only way that I will be moving myself around the wall. So this way I will be doing the exercise. Let me see a good place to place the camera so that you can see. That was way harder than I thought, but I think that's okay. My heart is pumping fast, so now I'm very hungry, meaning I have to eat. So let me brush my teeth so that I can look for something to eat. Oh wait, what I want to eat is not ready, so let me just go into the kitchen, put the food on fire first, and then go to brush so that by the time I'm done, it will be maybe halfway cooked or something. That's me switching and this pot is not clean. No, I think this is why my father used to say, if you are too tired to wash your plate after eating, then you should be too tired to eat in the first place. How am I going to wash this with one hand?
And then I managed to wash the pot. Thank God it wasn't that dirty, it was just some crumbs of food inside.
So I'm going to be eating.
While bringing these items out, I was excited about preparing food with one hand, but I had no idea how difficult it is to cut things without the other hand. And at this point, my hand that has been held up for quite a good length of time now is beginning to get heavy. I was already getting tired carrying the hand up. If I had my way, maybe I would have tied it to something, but I needed to keep moving around the house.
A major problem now is discarding all this waste. I will have to pack all of them in one place first before going outside once to throw it.
Heaven knows I did not throw that thing until the whole video was done, because before I could realize I was so tired, I didn't even have time for that waste. I left it there and then later threw it in the evening. I'm trying to boil the noodles with its seasoning to get it soft. Then later I will fry every other thing and mix everything together to get a ready food.
So time to brush now. That cupboard there, the one on the right, this is where my brush is. How am I going to get there? There is no wall here.
I ended up stretching across the space, which was way easier than trying to find a route around it. You will not believe that the first idea that came to my head was go around the room in the other way.
You know, the funny thing now is, during the struggle of the toothpaste, the noodles is already done. Like, half of it is done, so it's remaining for me to do all these ones. Let me just wait till the water is dry before I go to brush.
And when the noodles was done, I tried playing a little Rambo by trying to take off the hot pot with my bare hands.
Okay, look at that, we are done now. So let me go out. So now it's time to complete the preparation of the breakfast. And I'm beginning to realize how hard this is going to be. First of all, let me get water to wash these things and then start doing the necessary things.
This is when I truly realized the importance and the comfort of having two hands. I struggle with the onions. Before I could get what you are seeing now, it was a long time of struggle that I had to cut in the editing. But thank God I finally figured out a way to cut it. So slicing the onions, I think this one was quite easy. So I was just pressing down, and then thanks to the softness of the onions, because if onions were even a little harder than what it was, it would have been way more difficult. And yeah, I got extra careful because I didn't want the pepper or any part of it to get into my eyes. So I took time to do them carefully, and they were quite strong because they were not really that fresh anyway because of the vendor. When you look at the top right corner, you notice my hand there. I was tired, like the hand was already very tired. I was tired of keeping it up there. I really wish I was one of those people that could use both hands. And what's those people name again? Something Dex. Sorry, I can't remember, but you know what I mean. And for the eggs, thank God they were not that hard. I mean, I felt like a kind of professional chef, using one hand to crack an egg and prepare it. And while I was doing this, I never thought that I'm yet to encounter the hardest thing to do with one hand. To cut a leaf with one hand is not easy, as you will see later. And the leaf wasn't even that soft, so the whole thing added to the stress. But thank God we prevailed. Initially, I went with the mindset of having small pieces, but after knowing that that's not even possible, I just butchered the leaf up and down, and then after that I selected the smaller pieces and threw away the larger ones. Then I emptied the noodles that were already very dry so that I could use the pot. I don't really have a small pot. Oh, I have a small pot. No, I don't. Or I do. At this point, I don't know if I have, but I really wanted to still use this pot. So I had to wash it and then started frying. So just to mention, everything you are saying in this video might look as if they happened in the morning, but I can tell you they took me way longer than you think. Like some of them I had to pause, rethink on the best way to do it with one hand before I could proceed, and it was already into late in the afternoon. So without much time, the breakfast was ready, as you can see, and then it was time to take my bath.
It's time to use the toilet. I have to take my bath, send out some waste product out of my body, feel light before I come and eat. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I will be placing my hand here and get seated to use the toilet.
So after a full-scale waste evacuation procedure was taken, it was time to take my bath.
So since my dominant hand is my right hand, that's what I will be using. So my left hand will constantly be on the wall. So let me switch so that you see what will happen. So basically this is what will happen. The whole time that I will be taking my bath, this hand will be here. And then I will be using my dominant hand, which is the one I'm using to hold the camera now, to take water from a bucket and then to use the sponge and the soap and everything. Alright, so let's get started. That was easier than I thought. Okay, I'm done using the bathroom now. So that was it. So the next thing is to put on my clothes. But since putting on of clothes is just the reverse of taking it off, and as we saw, taking off clothes wasn't that hard. So I'm just going to skip that part entirely. I'm done eating now, but I'm so tired. Let me find a way to rest this hand and at the same time still keep it in contact with the wall.
By this time it was 3:40, which is just 7 hours into the challenge. At this point it was 3:40, and that is just 7 hours into the challenge, which was supposed to last for 12 hours. But I didn't really have any regular daily activity to continue doing, so the only thing I had to do was just put my hand on the wall and wait till the time elapsed, which was very, very exhausting, and I couldn't just record that and slap it into the video, so that's why the footage had to end here. But one thing I would say is that challenge of putting your hand on an item for several hours is hard, so no wonder people faint.